KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, which is officially baby-friendly. This evidence-based initiative is designed to support mother-baby bonding and optimal infant feeding practices by upholding the 10 steps to successful breastfeeding. San Juan Regional Medical Center, officially baby-friendly, and serving the Four Corners since 1910. Find out more online at sanjuanregional.com. "13 minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Friday morning, November the 8th. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Micklin. Thanks for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air in San Juan County, 103.3 FM over the air now in Durango, Colorado, and everywhere streaming at ksje.com. Special good morning also to our viewers who are watching the program on our streaming radio platforms on the KSJE YouTube channel and Facebook page. We are glad you're with us as well. Coming up in the next few moments, my guest today from the Farmington Public Library. We'll be talking about all of the programs that are coming up in the next few weeks right here at the Farmington Public Library, so stay tuned for that, everybody. And then later on this hour, we'll check in with Wally D with Wally D Sports. He'll be talking about the prep sports from the past week and what to look forward to in the week ahead. Then Mick Hess comes in, roving with the arts. After the news at 9 a.m., Mick is playing more music from Broadway on this Friday, so enjoy that coming up, as well as some arts news this morning. Today at noon, it's our Cop Shop program, produced in cooperation with the Farmington Police Department. That is at 12:06 right here on KSJE. And then at 12:30, it's our storytelling program from the Farmington Public Library, Cuentos, Hana, and Tales. And you can hear that every Friday at 12:30 on KSJE. Don't forget, of course, to connect with us on social media. You can like our Facebook page. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Connect with us on Twitter, of course. And, of course, see us on Instagram as well. This is visual radio, of course. We always say visual radio can take you places. Today, that place is Niagara Falls. As you can see, the water is falling over Niagara Falls. That's the Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side. Right now, it's 30 degrees in Niagara Falls, but the wind chill makes it feel like 21. The high today is going to be 32 degrees, and tonight's low about 25, with a mostly sunny day ahead for folks in Niagara Falls. Here in our neck of the woods, it's going to be a mostly sunny day with a high of 61 degrees, 25 overnight, 62 and sunny tomorrow, partly sunny and 62 on Sunday. Overnight lows again in the mid-20s. Well, let me turn to my guest, who is patiently waiting for her introduction this morning from the Farmington Public Library. Jenny Lee Ryan is here to start the show. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm just shocked to find out the water is falling at Niagara Falls.
Who would have thunk that would be a thing?
I expect it to go up or sideways. Yeah.
Well, depending on the winds, it probably could,
well,
you know?
Okay, truth.
Yeah. So, but it does happen. But thank you for pointing that out.
You're so welcome.
But that's all visual radio. We could take you to the falls, right?
We can take you to the falls and other places.
And other places. Yes. That's very, very true. We're waiting for the camera at the library. And we'll take you there.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, we could do that.
You could.
We could probably figure something out.
I bet you could. There you go. So, anywho.
Yeah. So.
It's great to have you here because, as always, there's a lot of things going on at the Farmington Public Library.
Oh, my gosh, so much going on at the Farmington Public Library.
Right.
Tomorrow is our big Make-Do Fair. It's our Holly DIY. Do you get it? You
I get it. I do get it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Holly DIY. So we're going to have a bunch of tables around the rotunda from 11 to 1 so that you can see a bunch of holiday crafts, learn a bunch of things.
So these are kind of themed for maybe gift giving or things for the holiday season, decorations, things like that, right?
Yes, and then it's just wide open. So we're going to introduce our VR, and then we've got a demonstration.
I'm sorry, you're introducing your VR? Virtual
reality, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we now have virtual reality at the library.
That sounds new.
It is new.
Yeah.
So, and then we've got some staff members.
So I can build a craft without really building a craft in virtual reality?
You can.
All right, I'm ready. Sign me up.
So, and then we're going to be demonstrating our new Creative Bug database, which is amazing. If you're into making, doing, creating anything, go to the Farmington Public Library website at infoway.org and find Creative Bug.
Okay.
You can. Okay, so Creative Bug is owned by Joann's, which is owned and which
fabric
also
store.
owns Cricut.
Okay.
Okay, and so you can pay for a subscription through Joann's, or you can get it for free through the library because we pay the subscription.
What?
So, and there's
Okay.
tutorials on everything.
So you can get to that subscription-based service through the library's website and using my library card and pin.
Using your library card, and don't lose your library card.
Don't lose it, or you get a new one. But yeah.
Using your library card and pin, and there's everything.
Okay.
Mary Lee did, our deputy director, she did the head in a jar as a decoration for
saw
Halloween.
that. That kind
Isn't
of creeped me
crazy?
out. It kind of creeped me out a little bit seeing Mary Lee's head in a jar.
And it's,
with her actual head next to the jar.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Because two heads are better than one.
Well, okay. I've always heard that.
And there's a lot of tutorials on how to do the head in a jar, like on YouTube and different places.
Right.
This one was actually way easier than some of the other things we've seen. So
Okay.
they're easy hacks. I did Halloween costumes for my
Okay.
entire staff.
I think I saw that.
We did the Care Bear shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me, to do all 4 shirts, it took me about an hour
Wow.
to do 4 shirts. It was piece of cake. And then I had a patron come in and she was asking, how to use her Cricut. And if you don't know, a Cricut is kind of a cutter. But you can cut like iron-on stuff. You can cut paper and cardstock and that kind of thing.
Right.
It connects to your computer. So she didn't know how to do some things in her Cricut.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was able to show her, some videos on Creative Bug and then say, oh, I've tried this and you can do this. So
Nice. Very good.
So, yeah.
So it has all those things and more. Online, right? On
Yes.
If you access it, and you don't need the machine, right, to do some of the crafts and things, right? That's true.
No. So because it's owned by Joann's and which owns Cricut, they're gonna say that they're really good in the videos about saying, okay, here are the materials you need, and here's where you can get it at Joann's, but you don't need to get that. They're very I think they're affiliated with Wilton, so a lot of the cupcake decorating and everything, it's, if you've ever wanted to take the Wilton cake decorating class,
Okay.
it's right there on Creative Bug.
Right.
So free videos, free with your library card and PIN number. We want you to use it. We're going to have a couple of staff members at our Holly DIY demonstrating
Okay.
how to get on Creative Bug, and they'll be showing you how to get signed up and walk you through it. So tomorrow's a good day to get signed up.
Very good.
For
And this is
Creative
from
Bug, yeah.
11 to 1 tomorrow
11
at the
to
Farmington
1.
Public Library, correct?
yes,
Right? Everybody?
yeah.
That is coming up. That's the one I want to show.
That's tomorrow.
That one. And we're going to welcome Aaron Boggs to the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. The guy who knows all things computer and technology at the library, correct?
Well, most.
Most things?
I can't say all.
Well, most of it.
New stuff is coming out all the time.
Well, that's true, but that's job security, right?
Yeah.
And so you can just keep on learning about stuff. So you'll be involved with the DIY event tomorrow?
Yes, we acquired some new VR goggles.
We were just talking about that I could make a craft in virtual reality.
There are all sorts of weird stuff that you can do in there.
Okay.
They're really cool.
Interesting. And so for folks maybe who aren't familiar with these VR goggles, can you kind of take us through a little bit about what they do?
Yeah, so these are the brand new ones from Oculus. They're called the Quest.
Okay.
And what's special about them is that they are untethered.
Oh.
So you don't have to be plugged into a computer and then the computer runs the software. It's all in the goggles themselves, which means that you can do something called room scale, right? So you clear out an area,
Right.
and then you can, in some of these games, will create a procedural, like room, dungeon, tower, whatever it is, that type of game that you're playing. And then you walk around, and it feels in the game like you're walking around a tower, but you're
Right.
actually walking around in this square, and it just redirects you.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's completely immersive. It's absolutely amazing.
Interesting. Wow. Very cool. And so there'll be people wandering around the library tomorrow, is what you're telling me.
Well, in certain prescribed areas, yes.
Okay. Right.
It'll
Okay.
be contained.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be in the teen zone and the children's lab area.
Okay.
And they're going to have one of the headsets that will be tethered, just so that we can see. We'll put up on a big screen what
What the person is
people are
seeing.
seeing.
Yeah, that's always cool. And it's, again, for folks who haven't dealt with this before, it's really kind of cool because no matter where you turn your head, the image turns in the goggles, and so that's why you think you're immersed in this.
Right. Yeah.
virtual
The image
reality,
doesn't
right?
turn. That's you turn and you look around a room.
Well, right.
Just like in real life, It's
right.
just,
It moves with you, I guess, is what I'm trying to
Exactly.
explain. But yeah, it's very cool. Jay Lee, have you tried it yet?
I have not. Aaron showed me a game. What is the one where you have to survive? Oh, the tree. You get to be the tree,
yes.
or the squirrels attacking the tree.
Okay.
Attack of the
So-
Squirrels, I think.
yes,
Acorn.
so-
Acorn is what
Well,
it's called, or
I would
Acron.
Pay to see that.
I was going to challenge you to a game of Acorn.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
you can be the tree.
So in that one, the person, it's really fun because it's a multiplayer like party game.
Uh-huh.
And so one person wears the goggles and they're the tree,
Okay.
right? And everybody else whips out their phone and logs in, and they are the squirrels. And so they are trying to get up to the tree, grab the acorns, and then run them back to their hole.
Okay, sure.
And the tree can throw pine cones and sticks and different things at them, and so it's just this
Nice.
really fun kind of party game.
Okay. Very interesting. Then that'll be on display tomorrow, or part of that?
That one will not be.
Okay. But the technology of the virtual reality is going to
Yes.
be
Yeah.
part
no,
of this.
he's waiting for you and I to test that one out.
Yep.
I understand. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay.
Everything. We test everything before we
I think
put
that's
it
smart.
out there. Yeah.
Very good.
So,
Okay. So tomorrow, 11 to 1,
11
Farmington
to 1.
Public Library.
Stop by. You can learn a bunch of crafts. You can learn a few crafts. You can try a few things. You can try a lot of things.
Okay.
It's it's your Holly DIY fair, so you make it whatever you want it to be. But we'll have, I think we have over 20
Yes.
different. Yeah. So we've
Okay.
got.
I just printed the signs last night.
there you
okay.
go.
So-
a lot of stuff, a lot of variety, right?
a
variety.
good variety of stuff, some really good holiday crafts, but it's not just limited to holiday. It's a
Okay.
wide variety, and then of course the unlimited crafting possibilities with Creative Bug.
Evidently, yes.
Yes.
You're very excited about this. I
I
can tell.
really am. I really am, because it's it's one of those things. I never really watched tutorial videos. But once I started, I was like, this is amazing. So I encourage you to try it out. I think there's something on there for everyone.
Okay.
So.
And I would say,
Professionally done, too. That's
Yeah.
key,
Right.
Because the professionally done part is key. Because so many times, if you go to YouTube or something, it's some lady in her sewing room or whatever, and the audio is horrible, and the dog's
Not that there's
barking,
anything
and
wrong
they're
with that.
right. Yeah, some of them do a really great job,
Yeah.
but and then they don't have different camera angles, so they can't really show you what they're doing. So
Right.
you're just as lost when you
Right.
finish as when you started. So
Well, the other thing with Creative Bug is you can create your watch list. You can add pictures to the gallery of things that you've done. You can take notes on the video, so you can tag a certain part of the video and be like, yeah, don't do this, or yeah, this don't forget to do this, that
Right.
kind of thing.
Okay.
You can share with your friends. You can, it's just, I haven't even gotten into all of it, and just the little part that I've done, I'm kind of amazed by.
you're working your way through it.
I really am.
Okay.
it's going to be a lifetime. There's
Yeah.
way too much stuff.
Sounds like
And they're
it.
adding more every day.
Sounds like it. Well, again, a great opportunity, and again, you have access to that through your library card and pin.
Just go to infoway.org, look for research databases. You're looking for Creative Bug. It'll pop up and say Farmington Public Library, and it'll ask you to create an account with your library card and pin.
Okay.
So-
There you go. And again, folks, if they have questions, they can find people tomorrow or anytime at the library to ask about how to do all this.
Absolutely. So access now, ask us how.
There you go. Wow.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Such a library nerd.
Thank you for that.
I am.
That's right. My guest this morning from the Farmington Public Library, Jane Lee Ryan is here, and Aaron Boggs are here. We're talking about some of the events that are coming up at the library over the next couple of days, including this Holly DIY Fair tomorrow from 11 to 1, but there's another event coming up, too,
On
Veterans
Monday.
Day. Veterans Day, right?
Monday, we're celebrating Veterans Day. We've got a special story time with Mark Decker, who is a veteran, and then they're going to hoist do the color guard. What's it called? You're a veteran.
Yes, they're going to do the color guard. So they're going
Okay.
to
Present the
march
colors?
in with the color guard,
Yes.
with the flags, and march around the
Rotunda?
rotunda, and then set it all up by our big 9-panel video wall. And then that video wall will be displaying the...
They Shall Not Grow Old,
Yes.
the movie. It's a 99-minute movie, so we'll have it on a loop all day long
Nice.
On Veterans Day. The color guard is at 11:11.
Nice.
On
right.
11:11. So don't miss that. Don't miss out. I mean, it's going to be a
It's
really great
I watched
opportunity
the,
to celebrate our
I
veterans.
watched the documentary yesterday, and it's really good.
Right. Nice. Well, and that's coming up Monday.
Monday,
11:11,
Veterans Day.
like you said.
Yep.
Exactly.
11:11 on 11:11.
Okay. Very
So
good.
there. Yeah.
I think that's great. Very, very good. Then we have another event coming up, which is on the 19th
Yes.
for seniors, right?
This is part of our Relax and Thrive series, which is a health and wellness series. It's something that we've always kind of done, but we've actually formalized it now. And so on the 19th, the topic is the pitfalls of getting older. So, contributing factors to falls, how to live safely and independently, which I think is a topic of interest to a lot of people in the Four Corners. So,
Right.
it's free. It's with PALS, the Partners Assisted Living Services. So they'll have a lot of tips and tricks for, how to live gracefully
Right.
as you get older.
Relax
So-
and thrive.
Yes,
So,
so-
there you go. I think it's a lot. It's important for folks maybe who have aging parents.
Yes.
Who think about that.
Yes.
And, what their parents can do now, maybe while they still have some mobility to continue to have mobility in their later years, things like that.
And how to have that discussion as things decline, as you make that transition from, cared for to caregiver,
Right.
which is it's a very difficult transition. We've seen a lot of it just in the staff, and then patrons coming in. So that's what we're trying to do with the Relax and Thrive series, is address topics that we know people have had questions about, to kind of help you out. And of course, we've got resources always available. Soon we will have a way to go to the the online catalog and search those specific topics, and we'll have like little groups of the resources
Right.
that we have. So keep looking for that. Join us for Relax and Thrive, and then I believe in December it's Head Start. So it's with your kids. So we're going from
Okay.
aging
Yeah.
to growing up.
Okay.
So, like I said, it's going to be a wide variety of topics. We've done a couple of things with San Juan Regional Medical Center. So, this is credible information and it's helpful information.
It's all free.
We're
'Cause
the
you're a
library. Yeah.
I know. I always have to ask
I
every
know.
time you come on that,
I know.
but you're always
The
free.
only time we get a little testy is when you return your books late, and even then, just use the drive up book return, and then you'll get a coupon for $5 off your fees. So
There you go.
yeah,
Again, I don't know how you make money over there, but you keep the doors open.
We don't.
I know.
we don't.
That's not your point. I know, right? That's not your goal, is to make money. I understand.
No, it's to serve the community.
That's true. Which you do. With
Which
programs
we
like
do.
this.
Yes.
This is what we're talking about.
So, if you're interested in any of our programs, I urge you to check out our fancy new calendar. All you got to do is go to infoway.org, click on calendar. From there, you can share an event on Facebook. You can add it to your calendar, your Google or your Outlook calendar, so that you'll get reminded about it. So, that's another really valuable resource so that you can put these helpful library programs into your schedule, because I know everybody's busy, but you're almost too busy not to go to these programs, because they're really going to help you with your lifestyle. And
Very true.
yeah,
Okay, very good. Another event coming up in December.
oh, we're so excited about this.
Yes.
Jan Brett,
Talk to me about
is
this.
My
right?
kids I love her books.
Okay.
I love
just
reading them to my
beautiful.
kids.
Yeah, so she's going to be at the library Wednesday, December 11th for a program at 5 p.m. You're going to be talking to her
I will
next
be on this show.
month.
Yes.
Yes, on this show. So we wanted to make sure we got Jan Brett in. She's going to be doing some author events, and I think we're going to take her to some schools. She's just going to, and then we're going to do little gingerbread baby cutouts, and then you can do like a self-guided story time.
Okay.
So basically you go to each gingerbread cutout and you get a portion of the story, and then you go to the next one, you get a portion of the story with a QR code. So if you don't have a QR code reader on your little gadget, you better download that now in preparation for the Jan Brett tour bus. So she's promoting her latest book.
Right.
And made a point of stopping by the Farmington Public Library
She's on a bus and she's heading here.
on the Jan Brett tour bus.
That's it. Very
Yeah.
good. And Aaron Boggs, you can explain to us what QR codes are and how to do that. It's pretty easy, right, to get a reader on your phone? Or
Right, yeah,
something, right?
just go to either the iOS store or the Apple, whatever it is, store.
App Store,
App
whatever,
Store,
right,
yeah.
right, or the Play Store.
Or the Play Store,
Right.
and you can download, there's a bunch of different ones out there, and they're free to do it. But a QR code is basically a form of the barcode.
Right.
It's just a square kind of a thing. And but what's cool about it is that we can embed data into it. So when your camera sees it and you have the reader installed, your camera then can open the web page or do whatever we have programmed that QR code to do.
Right. Saves you from having to type in a website or something like that.
Exactly.
And that's
Much
what
easier to go,
people
boop,
use it for. Right. To do
do
some
there.
of those types of things. So, very fun.
Oh, we're
And this will
really
be part of
excited
this
about it.
this little tour, right? Through the library that
Correct.
day.
Yes. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Keep watching. We'll have some more details. And then, of course, we're going to wrap up the year with our solstice event on December 21st.
That's right.
This year it's on a Saturday.
Okay.
Of course, we'll have the Ashe drummers like we usually do, but we encourage you to come join us. Hopefully we'll have sunshine so we can see the sun mark the solstice marker right there on the floor of the rotunda.
Right.
So.
There you
Otherwise, she has to get up there with a flashlight.
go. Which
We've-
is always a good time. Yes,
We've actually
right?
tried that. It doesn't work.
No.
So
You
basically,
need the sun, don't you?
it's the best 5-minute party in town.
Right.
Sometimes it doesn't involve the solstice marker, but we still have a party and we
That's true.
celebrate.
Well,
So,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
But in
It's
New
a holiday
Mexico, I would
tradition,
say
yeah.
more often than not, you have sunshine on the solstice.
I think so. I do
Like
know
don't-
the very first year before I started there, they did not have sunshine, so that was disappointing. 'Cause
Yes. They
it
built
was-
this new building, right? And-
It was like the
Ready to
whole
go.
thing, and then
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh,
Well,
sorry,"
but
and
right.
that's when they tried with flashlights and
Didn't.
Yeah,
No,
so-
that's too bad. But,
Yeah, so-
But this coming up on December 21st,
December 21st.
Saturday?
It's on a Saturday. So
high noon.
High noon.
There you go.
Yeah.
The marker will mark.
The marker will do its thing.
The-
Actually, it
the-
just kind of sits there.
the shortest day.
The sun does its thing.
The
sun does its work. That's
the
right.
sun does its thing. So, reminder that we are closed for the Thanksgiving holiday, and then for the 24th and 25th
Okay.
for Christmas.
How many days are you closed at Thanksgiving? Just Thanksgiving
4.
Day? 4.
No, 4. Yeah.
The weekend,
so
too.
Thursday, Friday. Yeah, we're
Okay.
closed for that Thanksgiving weekend. Online resources like Creative Bug.
Right.
Still available at infoway.org.
Thank you.
So, yes. So
Okay.
you can still, especially Christmas, if you get a Cricut for Christmas, you can just go crazy on Creative Bug. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Right.
go mad.
There you go. And I know you've been using yours a lot.
Oh my gosh, there's like smoke coming off of it.
Yeah.
We both have them.
Do you both?
Yeah,
okay.
we
There's
both
actually quite
do.
a few of us at the
Well,
library.
we've heard
that have them.
about Jay Lee's Halloween costumes with her Cricut. Now,
Yeah.
Aaron, what have you made with yours? Would you mind sharing a few crafts that you've done?
I have made a lot of stickers and iron-ons. Mm-hmm. So, like, actually, this little
There you
logo
go.
thing, that's
That
an,
thing? Yeah.
an iron-on. I cut it with the Cricut.
Okay.
And then ironed it on.
Nice.
So, lots of fun stuff like that.
Cool. But I would think if you've got, well, anybody, adults or kids that want a design on their clothes or shirt or whatever, that's a lot cheaper than buying it commercially, I suppose, make it yourself.
Well, if you buy the Cricut just
Yeah.
to do that,
Well-
you want to.
You need to do a few shirts.
Phew.
Yeah.
I'm with you. It's an investment.
Or if you just want to do one, find a friend with a
Okay.
Cricut.
Yeah.
So that's I've told my staff, they're like, you did that? I'm like, yeah, I did that, and I did this, and I was like, yeah, if you want a one-time thing, don't go buy a Cricut. You can
Yeah,
use
exactly.
that.
We did
Okay.
a bunch of window decals with the library's Cricut too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And gave them out, and we showed it during one of our make do events.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So things like that. So it doesn't have to be clothing. It could be a lot of other different things
Oh, yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Tons of all these things.
Well, actually, I did my
Oh, she's
water
gonna
bottle.
see.
It's going to show up backwards. But
Yep.
it says, drink more water, get more exercise, Mom, because that's what my mom always tells me whenever there's, like, drama. Like, you'd call her in college, and you'd be like, I failed a class, and she'd be like, well, you need to drink more water, get more exercise, or my boyfriend broke up with me, you need to drink more water, get more exercise.
Sounds like solid mom advice.
Yes, so you can't buy this in stores, which is why I had to,
You had to
Cricut
make
it myself. Yeah.
Yes, and you did. There you go.
In the Army, they just tell you to take Motrin.
Take Motrin.
Okay, see, there you
That's like
So-
no matter what your sickness is when you're in the military.
Okay.
It starts with Motrin.
Starts there. Okay. Very.
Not if my mom was in charge.
Right.
So I know. So should we have Motrin available at Veterans Day on our Veterans Day
I
event?
think it's a good idea.
Maybe.
They'll know.
Maybe. There you go.
Here's some free Motrin.
Well, but the big event coming up tomorrow is the Holly DIY Fair at the Farmington Public Library, the Make Do Fair. And there are a lot of holiday gift ideas, decoration ideas, and just a variety of stuff. You have 20 some odd booths, right, that'll be
Right.
open tomorrow.
Yeah, everything high tech, low tech, everything in between. So
Okay.
I
just
know
a lot of
Mary
fun.
Lee's going to do peppermint candy bowls made out of actual peppermint candies, so they're melted and they're shaped into a bowl. So
Okay.
I'm thinking that would be awesome for like ice cream, you know?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
See? The wheels are turning in the studio this morning, everyone. That's right. But there you go.
Yes.
But it's 11 to 1, and again, all these ideas are kind of designed around maybe low cost or things lying around the house that you can repurpose and reuse and put together into
Absolutely.
these different projects, right?
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. So.
Very good. Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else? We're almost out of time. Final minutes.
I think that's
Anything else
it.
to
Join
say?
us on Wednesday evenings
Okay.
for our tech labs.
Okay.
yeah.
And that's when you can come and learn all of the maker technology machines that we have, 3D printers, laser cutters, Cricut, CNC router, all of that.
Some of that stuff. And so those are classes that are, again, free classes, but to kind of teach you about these machines that you have.
Yep, and we just have kind of an open, drop in on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30.
Okay.
And
And then you still do the drop-in tech help on Thursdays.
right, yeah, drop in tech
So
help.
if you have any questions about your gadgety gadgets or, whatever, or your Cricut,
Hint, hint. Right.
yes, go in Thursday, 4 to 6. We have someone standing by. It's usually Steve, right?
Normally.
Is-
Yeah.
okay.
Steve, well, it could be Steve, could be Josh, could be myself.
Okay.
Could be
Someone who
So if
knows
you guys-
what
So
they're
if you
talking
get
about.
someone that doesn't have a Cricut, they'll find us.
Okay.
They'll find one of us.
There you
'cause,
go.
Yeah. Well,
It's well known, I
Yeah.
think, at the library, who has a
know.
Cricut and who doesn't.
we should get commission now that we're selling.
I know.
Apparently, we're
Right.
selling
Apparently you
Cricuts.
are.
Sorry.
Well, we all have them, so
Evidently, it's this thing. So
Sorry.
there you are.
It is
everyone.
like the
Fun to
greatest
do.
crafting invention, like in the history of crafting.
well, especially since they took it away from the proprietary. You had to buy these cartridges and stuff, and now you can just like load images into it.
You
and
can design your own stuff. You
it's
can
so much
yeah.
better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
So, but our drop-in tech help, no matter what you have a question on, whether it's your smartphone, whether it's your home PC, we have people ready and available to help you and talk you through it. So don't be scared of your devices.
There you go.
Yeah.
You should be. They can really do a lot for you.
They can.
So
yes.
perfect. All right. Very good. Well, thank you both for coming in this morning. Appreciate it very much. The Holly DIY Fair sounds like fun tomorrow with the new virtual reality goggles and things we've been talking about. And then, of course, you have Veterans Day on Monday and then all the other great events that are coming up in November and December. So
Just check the calendar at infoway.org. You can add it to your Outlook or Google Calendar. You can add the events to your calendar. If you need any help with that, go to the Drop-In Tech Help on Thursday or call the library.
we can set you up.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Thank you both very much.
Thank
you.
you.
Very good. My guests from the Farmington Public Library right here on KSJE. And I'll be back with more, everyone, in just a moment. The time right now is 8:40.
One way to adapt to climate change? Get rid of the grid. From American Public Media, this is Marketplace Tech, demystifying the digital economy. I'm Molly Wood.